Government. So, government. Well, a successful government. What is it? How does it work? And what is essential for it to keep working? Today, I will be going over these questions in detail. No, it's not boring. You get to learn about the 5 essential principles that make a government run. Now that's more like it. The 5 essential principles are virtue, fair and just laws, fair trials, representing the people, and finally, checks and balances so that the government's power isn't too absolute. So, let's go. Government, defined by dictionary.com, is the political direction and control exercised over the actions of the members, citizens, or inhabitants of communities, societies, or states. Every single type of government can ultimately be boiled down to 3 specific categories: despotic, monarchy, and republic. To keep each type of these governments running, Montesquieu tells us that despotic governments need fear, monarchies need honor, and republics need virtue. Today I will just be talking about republics, because they are the most successful type of government. So a republic needs virtue. What is virtue? Why is it important? Well, according to George Washington, virtue is what we do when no one is watching. Virtue is what can either cause a government to fall into chaos or keep it in order. If everyone disobeyed all the laws when no one was looking, every night would turn into a purge night, and our society would fall into chaos. The next thing needed is fair and just laws. In order to keep the people to want to follow the laws, you need to make them fair. As Thomas Jefferson once said, if a law is unjust, a man is not only right to disobey it, he is obligated to do so. Fair and just laws are crucial to making the people desire to be a part and follow the government. The next point is a fair trial. There has to be fair punishments that are decided by the people. This also gives people motivation to follow the laws and use virtue because they never know when they might get caught. If there are no punishments, people will do as they please. But if the punishments are too harsh, people will be scared to live their lives. A government also has to represent the people living in the area where it is established. Like in America, if the government decided to just do its own thing and tax people like crazy, create all these terrible laws, and not listen to the people at all, we as the people would most likely not approve of the government doing that, and would either ignore the government's demands or rise up and make a new one. The last point is checks and balances. Checks and balances can prevent the government from becoming too powerful. For instance, the United States government has a wealth of checks and balances that are all put in place to prevent any part of the government from becoming too powerful. This prevents any single person from controlling our entire government, even the president. And lastly, probably the most important point to make a successful government is love.